Good morning. Today, we are talking about a story that has sent ripples through the sports world, involving a familiar face to many football fans. Mark Sanchez, the former NFL quarterback known for leading the New York Jets to back-to-back AFC championship games, found himself in a situation far removed from the gridiron. Now a respected analyst for Fox Sports, Sanchez, who is 38 years old, was in Indianapolis for a professional assignment. He was scheduled to be part of the broadcast team covering the highly anticipated matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday, a role he has excelled in since retiring from the league. His transition to commentator has been widely praised, making the recent news all the more shocking. Fox Sports confirmed that Sanchez was injured and recovering in the hospital in stable condition. What should have been a routine work weekend suddenly became a personal crisis in downtown Indianapolis. The situation began to unfold in the very early hours of Saturday morning. According to the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department, officers were dispatched to the 300 block of West Washington Street near Senate Avenue at approximately 12:30 a.m. The initial report was for a person shot, a call that signals a potentially life-threatening emergency. However, upon their arrival at the scene, the police discovered a different, though still very serious, situation. They did not find a shooting victim but instead encountered two injured men. One of these men was Mark Sanchez, who had sustained a stab wound. The other individual was also injured, reportedly suffering from lacerations. The scene was undoubtedly chaotic as law enforcement secured the area and medics worked. Both Sanchez and the other man were transported to a local hospital. Sanchez was later reported to be in stable condition, but the nature of his injury underscored the violent intensity of the altercation. As the investigation got underway, two very different stories began to take shape regarding what caused the violent confrontation. The other individual gave his account to the police, painting a picture where he was the one acting in self-defense. According to his statement, he was making a food delivery in an alley near West Washington Street. He claimed that Sanchez approached him, told him he was not allowed to park there, and needed to leave. This initial interaction, he alleged, quickly became heated and aggressive. He told investigators that Sanchez was the primary aggressor. He claimed that as the argument escalated, Mark Sanchez used pepper spray on him. He admitted to using a knife against Sanchez, framing it as self-defense. However, this is only one side of the story. Mark Sanchez has not yet given his official account, leaving the narrative incomplete. Faced with a serious incident conflicting potential narratives, the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department did not rely solely on the verbal account. Instead, they conducted a thorough preliminary investigation. A key component was reviewing area surveillance video footage can provide an unbiased, objective record. Reviewing that footage was a crucial step. After reviewing video evidence and speaking with the other person involved on Saturday afternoon, while he was still in the hospital recovering from his stab wound, Mark Sanchez was placed under arrest. IMPD said the arrest followed consultation with the Marion County Prosecutor's Office. He was arrested on preliminary misdemeanor charges: battery with injury, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, public intoxication. These are preliminary charges. An arrest is not a conviction. As of today, October 5th, 2025, Mark Sanchez is still recovering from his injuries in an Indianapolis hospital, and the investigation remains active and ongoing. While some facts have been established, we know an argument escalated into a physical fight, resulting in a stabbing and other injuries. We know police reviewed evidence that led them to arrest Sanchez on misdemeanor charges. The most significant missing piece is Mark Sanchez's own account of the night. His silence, likely on legal advice and due to his condition, leaves only one narrative. The surveillance footage contents have not been released. That video could corroborate the delivery driver's self-defense claim, or potentially contradict it, and the prosecutor will decide whether to file formal charges. His future as a Fox Sports broadcaster could be impacted by the outcome. For now, the central question remains: why was Mark Sanchez arrested after being stabbed? Based on police review of video and statements, they believe he bears criminal responsibility, but much is still unknown.